This past weekend, the United States hosted record-shattering protests, all to uphold the ideal that there are no kings in this country, but we do have a whole lot of queens. Welcome to Jabba and Jugs.
Woo!
Oh yeah, my royal subjects.
Woohoo!
Kelly is our queen. Yes, Kelly. We love you. We will lay down our life for you, Queen Kelly. Good morning, everybody.
Happy Monday.
Good morning.
It's been an
Happy
adventure
Monday
already.
to my beautiful friends.
What a weekend.
Right?
Did
Indeed.
any of you get to go to the protests?
I wanted to, but I was stuck with my aunt in a car for hours.
Oh yeah, you were like on a 4 hours one way road trip.
Yeah, I had to go pick up my mom from the hospital in another state. So we had to go all the way over there, wait an hour, come back.
Oh, that sounds
And
like
I
a
was
lot of
driving
fun.
the whole time. So
What a great way to spend your weekend. I think I would have rather been at the protests. No offense.
No, for real.
I
A lot
wanted
of
to
people
go.
reported having really great experiences at the protests. Saturday is my day with my son. It's complicated, but I didn't want to bring him. And so we ended up not going. But a lot of people, like the ones in Oswego, we do them every freaking weekend, and they're always wonderful. They're delightful people there. A bunch of the other ones. New York City had over 100,000 people and zero
Yeah, I saw that one.
problems.
Yeah. I think I
But
heard
one of
there
my
was something like
favorites was
7
Boston.
million.
Boston
Oh,
had
wow.
like all their senators and Senate candidates and whatnot. And Elizabeth Warren
I love
spoke,
that.
and it was wonderful. And the other senator, I forget his name because he's not Elizabeth Warren, he spoke, and he had his trans flag on, and he said,
Mhm.
you know, Democrats have to stand up for people, or what is the point of being a Democrat? And
Mhm.
then his
Yeah.
challenger stood up and spoke and went, well, we got to keep minority women out of women's bathrooms, like they did in the 1960s, because women get uncomfortable around minorities. It's just not safe.
Ugh. Is that
And
really
he
what it
got
was like
booed
back then?
a lot, and it was great. So there are different experiences, but it's mostly been wholesome, empowering, connecting. That's a big part of building hope, is feeling like there's a community with you. It's not just you
Yes.
being a crazy person saying human rights for all humans, and everybody's
But
looking
you
at
don't
you
mean
funny,
it.
Yeah. Nobody wants to feel alone. Like I
It's only
love
for me and mine.
exactly. And what I love is that I know that there are beautiful people like y'all here and the people that were at the protests
Mhm.
who do see us as humans. And that just makes me feel so good because, sometimes when you're walking around about in the earth and people look at you, you're like, do they see me as human, or would they
to and fro
would they
upon
like
the earth.
well, if I was roaming to and fro on the earth, y'all would know all about that. Just saying. Because I would be making some bad things go down. Just saying.
Ryan, I want to do bad things with you.
Oh, I want to do bad things with you, Amber.
Oh, Lord.
Can I get in on this?
Can I watch?
You're gonna
I
join
was just making a
talk. No,
different
we're-
nerdy reference,
it's
but
gonna be a
if we're gonna do that kind of thing. I mean,
New show now.
different show, different website.
PG. I know this is a PG show.
But it's
Like Chris
coming.
would say, this is no time for romance.
You don't have romance. So we've got like at least 2 crowns. Amber, you did have a crown on.
Yep, I took it off after I did my thing, but I do have
Everybody
it right
found
here.
theirs but me and you, Jess.
Mine's
I'm not the queen
downstairs.
anymore. I'm just. I
I'm
don't know where
lazy.
mine
I don't
is.
really want to go down the stairs while I'm live and grab the crown because I forgot it.
Mine's in a
I feel
box
bad.
in the basement. Put up, so I have to go a lot of stuff to
Well,
find mine.
why the hell is your crown in a box in the basement?
Because I
I use the
can
same
let
thing every
everybody
day.
know. I can let everybody know that I was royalty.
Oh,
So I
I
didn't want to
see.
be.
You
Yeah.
have so much of that regal aura that you don't need the trappings of office. You simply are the queen. I get it.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
Queen.
Well,
So
doesn't the Queen of England or the King of England have the crown, the royal crown, like in a case somewhere anyway?
Mhm.
Maybe that case is in the basement. You don't know.
It could be.
It
That
could
is
be.
they probably
possible.
sleep with it. Let's be real.
I think I'd probably only if I were like, England level royalty, whatever. I'd want to have the damn thing like close by for like the first week or so, just because it'd be so cool. But once the novelty wore off, I'd be like, all right, put it back in the museum.
No, if I was ever like princess or queen of something, you better believe I'm going to be wearing that tiara until it breaks my neck. I am not taking that sucker off.
She's showering with it,
Mhm.
going to the doctor's
Staple in
office.
place.
Very clean crown.
At least it's
Yeah, I'm not
clean.
taking it off.
What
did
about
you-
antlers? Right, like there's a couple body modders who have installed like antler buds in their skulls, and I guess
And
they
What
don't
the
actually
hell?
work in humans, but there's ways to make to grow antlers. And what if you could do something like that, like install little bits and bits and bits and build
would
up
be
a
shiny and
crown out of
pretty.
your own skull material?
They wouldn't be
I,
shiny and
I
pretty
don't.
and sparkly.
I won't do
Hmm.
that.
What if you made your
Silly.
own
I'm not going
Like
skull
this is black,
crown
it's still kind of sparkly.
Not at
So
all.
and then covered it in like mirror paint, like what's his name?
Chrome?
Stuart Semple makes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's good paint though. That's really good paint.
Oh, it's
It
so
looks
good.
great.
That would probably work.
Mhm.
Did you guys see
Maybe.
the video of the AI slap video that Trump posted
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
of the jet
I'm
fighter?
the only one that have not.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
of the
you're
loop.
not
I'm out of the
missing
loop.
that much.
Yeah, you're not
dude.
missing
Do you
that.
have it? Should I play it?
I made a
I
short
kinda
out
don't
of
wanna
it
watch him no
because it's
more.
so fucking funny.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
Oh.
Yeah, if you have the thing, we'll show the thing first, and then I'll show.
Yes, I do. Let me present. Let me present. It took me a while to find it too because I guess it's just on Truth Social, so that always.
Oh yeah, I
Whatever
stole the
reason.
link from Tommy Stewart over at the Humanity Live because he posted about it, and then he posted the link. He's like, if you really want to see it.
Now the way that this is formatted, I'm gonna have to make it that size. Sorry, guys. Okay, you ready? Here we go. It's only like 19 seconds.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
I'll
whoa,
have to mute it, won't I?
Mute.
Oh yeah, we don't want to get in trouble. Oh yeah.
Like he can break copyright laws all day long,
So
but
there's this
No.
our
poofy.
channel will get fucking slapped down.
And that kid is Harry. He is a Democratic. I don't know. He's part of the like young
So all the
Democratic Party. I
people
guess.
that protested, that's what he's doing.
I mean,
Yep, he pooping
yeah,
on.
With
but
the
here's the
symbol.
thing.
What he's fantasizing about doing, and this is what
Yeah.
happens when you eat nothing but freaking McDonald's.
Yes, have you heard about I don't know who it was that was with him, but somebody gave an interview and was discussing how he ate like a filet of fish, a Whopper. No, not a filet of fish, a quarter what is the McDonald's has a quarter pounder? Is that what they have?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
he
McDonald's.
fries, like he was eating all kinds of McDonald's slop. And so no wonder this is how his bowel movements are. Very sorry guys.
Oh,
Sorry to talk about the
it's
president's
wild.
bowel movements.
All right, so
Uh,
I seem to have a unique take on this, which is why I made a short, because like I at first I just posted it on like threads and whatnot, and all my friends were like, I've never heard anyone. So I'm like, you know what, this would make good content. So this is my version of it, which lives on my channel at Better Than Ember, incidentally. On October 18th, the Mango Mussolini became so butthurt over the record-shattering protests of his failing policies and corrupt in-governance, he dropped an actual shitpost. And while there is a lot that could be said about the fake video, from Tiny Hands' thin-skinned tantrum to the literal AI slop, the thing that stood out most to me was this. After all these years, they still haven't figured out the mask goes over the nose.
He made himself a lot more orange than I would have anticipated him making
I know
himself.
it's an AI fantasy, and the orange still stops at his temples, and it's bright white behind. I'm like,
Yeah.
even the AI isn't letting him get away with this shit.
this is what cracks me up about stuff like this and others that they put out it makes them look so much more clownish to anybody who is not in their cult. To anybody who is even kind of like meh and kind of on the fence, it's like you look at that and it's like, really, dude? Really? Oh my god.
He just thinks so much of himself and so
Mhm.
little of us, which I think is just super unfortunate that the person who is the president of this country, the ruler, if you will, of this country,
Mhm.
our diplomat to the rest of the world, puts out AI slop like this to show what he truly feels about those under
Well,
him.
it's his wishful thinking. Like, yes, he feels the American public is worth crapping on, literally, as well as figuratively, as well as metaphorically, but whatever. But also, it shows that fundamental weakness. It's
Mhm.
not just his Marie Antoinette toddler outburst. It's also his own projection. It's I'm a real king though because I drew a cartoon of me wearing a crown. I'm a real king
I'm a
and
real
and
boy.
I'm fit for military service. I'm not ordering people to go fly fighter jets. I'm gonna fly the fastest jet with the most poop bombs. A bit like it's so child
You-
throwing a shit fit, a literal
He
shit
had
fit.
bone
Yeah.
spurs and couldn't do that. Like,
Oh, all
that
of
looked
it
like
is
a
projection. He can't even make the
yeah.
damn cartoons himself. It's an AI.
Mhm.
Right? He didn't even do that himself. Somebody probably sent him that too.
Yeah.
Left-handed Jedi says, did he go to Burger King that day? I was thinking, my first thought was that it was like the Burger
Taco
King
Bell.
on his way to Wendy's, except he'd like stopped at Taco Bell and ate too much chalupa. I don't know. And I wasn't entirely wrong
No.
because he's the Burger King. It's a Burger
Yeah.
King crowd.
I
It's
was
fine.
going to
Jokes are
with
funnier
the,
when you explain them.
with the thumbnail, I was gonna make a paper crown for him and put it on, but I just ran out of
It's
time.
better with us having the crowns. I love it.
Yeah. I thought that worked better. We're the
Mm-hmm.
queens. We get the
Mhm.
attention. That worked better for me. But I do get pissed off that he talks so much shit about us. Like it's just not cool,
It
man.
so
It's
doesn't
not
bother me
cool.
anymore.
Mm-mm. Like you think so little of us, of this country. You're the one who shouldn't be here. You are the one who doesn't deserve what this democracy has.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
fighting for democracy. You're fighting against it.
it does bother me that he talks like that, but like every time I hear a new quote, because I hear them all the time because I'm neck deep in politics all day long most
Your
of the time.
job and stuff,
That
right?
yeah, and I'm just like, okay, like 9 times out of 10, it's gotten to the point though, and I've noticed this over the last couple months that like the stuff that he comes out with is just kind of he's just regurgitating stuff that he's done before. So it's like we've heard this before. Like what else is new?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's running out of ideas.
He's always had disdain
Mhm.
for any opponent. Any opponent.
Oh yeah.
And even
His
in the
primary
millions.
skill is memorization. Man, woman, person, camera, TV.
That's all he's good at.
I know my lines. I'm a professional. I'm in the SAG-AFTRA.
Teleprompter's not working.
Has the
My
best words.
teleprompter's been shot.
Another issue here. They hate me. I'm Donald J. Trump. They hate
The
me.
hilarious thing when his teleprompter does go off is, dude, his speeches after that point, they were already unhinged. They get like 3 levels more unhinged when he doesn't have a teleprompter. How is this guy our president? Seriously?
Sorcery. And according to him, cheating. According to him, in a live
Yeah,
broadcast
cheating from
on
his side,
election
probably.
night, it's a good thing. I'm close to a quote. I have a hard time remembering exact quotes, but this is really close. And you can go look at his election night speech if you want to verify. He said, it's a good thing Elon fixed it for us, or I
Yes.
wouldn't be your president.
Mhm.
And he said you won't have to vote again. After this, you won't have to vote again. I mean, that kind of
I
says it all
mean,
if you ask me.
Dude, I
why
vote
is he
That's how
every
he ended
single
up for president,
election.
according to him. He rigged it.
Not my president.
Not my
Lucky.
president.
Take me with you,
Mine
please.
either.
Get me out of here.
Yes.
But
You
it
guys
just
should all come to Canada. I've got some space.
Yes,
There's a
I
backyard. We
am.
can build tiny homes back there. It'll be fine.
Tiny
I want a
home.
tiny house.
Yes,
I'll do it.
yes.
Mhm.
Yes, I'm
Let's go.
for it.
I'll take a tiny home.
Mhm.
Yes.
I have too much stuff. I just need to get rid of it. That's all.
Same.
I don't
Yeah,
have
I
nearly
know.
enough stuff, but that means it's easy for me to fit into a tiny home.
There you go.
And
Okay, we're
I will
doing
never unplug my own damn coffee maker and just leave it unplugged. And
Maya
you
said
might be
she
in a hurry in the
been
morning.
bed sign Sunday then.
Maya's in.
Oh
Maya,
yeah.
come stay in
Oh
my
yeah.
backyard.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Make
have like a little commune of like tiny homes up there.
Still said,
I know
beam
we're
me,
gonna build
please
a
beam me
With
all
like
the
a
way
tiny
craft
up,
house in the
compound.
Scotty.
middle.
What could possibly go wrong with a whole bunch of, socialist extremists building a compound in the middle of an isolate? Never mind.
Cornfields in Ontario.
Children of the quorum.
I'm okay with that.
Oh,
They're like this atheist cult.
yes. Whoa, I like the sound of this. I'm definitely in. We should definitely do this.
They're this atheist cult. That's what they'll
I
call
mean,
it.
apparently you have to have a cult to get elected to anything.
Right?
Not that I necessarily want to get elected to anything. Holy shit.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
a
Well, once
lot
we
of
get
work.
enough tiny homes, we'll need an HOA in the backyard, so you can be in
No.
charge of the HOA.
No kings, no
HOA.
HOAs.
I do hate the HOA. I'm not even
I
gonna.
don't
We
give a
don't really
shit.
have those in Canada, though. Like, I don't know anyone that lives in an area that has an HOA. I think we have different laws about that than you guys do.
Okay.
You know what's
Yeah,
fucked up though?
it's the laws here are ridiculous on it.
Yeah.
Oh, so many of our
I've
laws are
seen
so ridiculous. But Canada
Somebody
actually does have a
says,
king, technically
I'm on the
speaking.
thing from the border. I'll just hop on over.
Did somebody tell me that Katy Perry is dating Trudeau?
What?
Yeah.
Who told me
I
that?
didn't know that.
They are dating. They are dating.
Was it
Huh.
you, Jess, that told me?
I don't know, actually. It could have been. I was looking into it the other day. We could have been
I just-
talking about it.
Somebody
There's
told me it
videos all
must be.
over the place.
For
I think
real.
there may have been some before the separation stuff. I'm not 100% on that. So I think he's kind of going down a certain path, and a lot of people are calling him out calling one of them out saying that they're a gold digger, and both of them are worth millions and millions of dollars.
Yes,
So
I mean,
Mind your business.
yeah.
That ain't nothing what they do. Ain't none of your business. I'm just saying. That's grown people.
yeah. I mean, who cares?
I'm-
I'm not a Katy Perry fan, but I don't
I like a
hate
few of her
Katy Perry.
songs.
She's a person. I don't.
This
I just thought
person.
it was
Mhm.
interesting. They were dating. Like, okay,
It's not a
she's
couple
going
that I
off
would
like a
have like
firework.
shipped.
Neither. Yeah, same here.
same.
I
Well, there
I
you
don't
go.
actually know many of her songs. I know Firework is hers. I keep thinking Wrecking Ball, and I know that's Miley Cyrus, but that's what
Cyrus,
comes into my
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
Amber.
I listen to a lot of her songs.
Do all
though.
white people look alike, Amber?
It's all you fucking
You said
mammals.
it, I
I
didn't.
don't know how you tell each other apart.
Y'all said it, I didn't.
The only way I can tell white people apart on a show is if they have different colors of hair.
Same.
The hair works.
And-
Hats also useful.
Hats, right, and crowns. See, this is how we
Technically a
differentiate
hat.
ourselves, so nobody gets confused.
See,
when
that's
they're
why they can know
watching.
the difference.
I'm sorry, please don't. I don't want to get canceled. Please don't cancel me, everybody. I'm a good person.
Man.
But see, Al, that's perfect. You have zero hair, so right there,
You're distinctive.
you already have this glowing aura about you. You know, the reflection. It's like your own little crown.
Yes.
Sorry, Al.
Halo.
That's viable.
What the hell?
No,
is
like in
that?
infrared, right? Like you've got your heat vision goggles or whatever. The reason we use infrared is because humans fucking glow, and a person with no hair glows because there's so many blood vessels in the head and whatnot. We need hair up there to like insulate so we don't like freeze to death and shit. But I mean, we have heated caves now, so we don't have to have that. So you can get away with no hair, but the heat just radiates out of your scalp. So in infrared, you're incandescent. You do have an aura.
Yeah. Have you ever seen somebody's head like because they're working outside and they're hot, but it's cold outside, and you can just see the
The
steam
steam.
rising
Yeah.
off the
No,
head.
I've never paid
Mhm.
attention to that.
You've never seen that? Oh yeah, it's like the
No.
weirdest.
Seen that.
It's like
the
their own
weirdest-
personal cloud.
Yeah. Like, damn, you're really thinking hard, aren't you? Don't
Do
hurt
not
Bring in the
perceive me.
weather.
don't hurt yourself. Okay, so for today, there were several topics that I had looked up because I figured, we're kind of like the morning topical kind of show-esque. And I wanted to ask if any of you had heard about the new US aid issue where they're going to destroy $10 million worth of birth control that was purchased
Yep.
by US aid. And now they're
Yep.
going to destroy
Yeah.
it because the program shut down.
That's a
Yeah.
damn
We're
shame.
paying more
did not
money
hear
to
about that.
destroy stuff we already paid
Yeah.
for. Of course we are. Of course we are. But this kind of, I think we've touched on this before, but it would be
Yeah,
really good
yeah.
to go in depth. But off the
Yeah.
cuff, Project 2025. We're just
Yeah.
going to destroy the birth control because that's part of the plan.
Yeah.
Indeed it is. But it's going to
I
they're going to spend another several, I don't know, million or hundreds of thousands just to destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
I am
Yeah,
not of that
hard.
age anymore, but I know that I had to take it, a form of birth control, to help regulate me. Or not, I would be everywhere when it came to my menstruation. So, it's not necessarily not all the time for birth control to prevent pregnancy, it's also to help women
Yep.
in certain situations. So that's really messed up.
Yeah, a whole lot of people do. In fact, there's I forget it's too early and I haven't had enough coffee, but there's diagnoses where the recommended treatment is have some birth control. Like this is the easiest way to treat your condition, to regulate the symptoms, is have some birth control.
Birth control is a freaking lifesaver. Like I know that it can cause a lot of people issues, but honestly, it saves a lot of people's lives as well.
I love birth
But then
control.
they're cutting food stamps off, SNAP benefits off. So make it make sense. You don't care about the kids hungry.
Nope.
Could you guys explain to a Canadian what food stamps are? Because we
Oh,
have food banks where we go and they just give you certain things.
We have those.
those
We have
too.
that too.
Food stamps are like it's almost like a cash voucher from the government, except it only works for food. It's like a coupon for food, and it depends on there's so many depenses, but the federal ones generally come on a state administered benefit card. It's basically a debit
Yeah.
card. Now it's been
card.
simplified.
Okay.
And it gets preloaded with your benefit amount for the month, and then but you can only use it on food items that meet certain qualifications as determined by
There's
federal policy.
qualifications on food?
Yeah, to get the food stamps. And you have to be like basically dirt poor. Literally.
Oh,
That's
there's
crazy.
This seems like you're
many dates we have to
gatekeeping
clear.
life for poor
Yeah.
people.
This was posted by ProPublica a day or two ago. I got this in my inbox this morning. That records obtained by ProPublica indicate that food banks across the country were expecting more than 27 million pounds of chicken, 2 million gallons of milk, 10 million pounds of dried fruit, and 60 million eggs that never arrived. They're literally starving people now. And those are food banks, not food stamps. Like, they're literally starving people now.
Food banks in the US, I don't know if it's different in Canada, but in the US they're individually run charity organizations. Like the food bank near me happens to be run by the Catholic Diocese.
Right. I think it is about the same here as well. The issue is that smaller towns like my own will only give you food for about a week, and you're only allowed to go every 6 weeks.
What?
Yeah, there's a lot
Hunger
of programs
Games.
that's like that. I used to run food bank and and I actually received help too. But yeah, sometimes that's how you get your money. So you can't really give them a lot because you don't really have enough funds to give somebody more than that amount of time. And that's
Right.
sad.
I
But they
understand.
have to make sure that everybody at least gets
Yeah.
something.
They
Then
want
it
they
depends
don't
on
want to
your
give one
family
family
size.
weeks worth of food, weeks worth of food, and then the next family can't even get
Don't
one
get
week.
nothing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that makes I completely understand why it needs to, regulations or what have you, but
Mhm.
the amount of people who were going to end up becoming pregnant because they don't have access to
Mhm.
birth control, and
Yeah.
then they possibly will even lose their job because nowadays people don't even respect somebody needing to
Mhm.
give birth, right? So you probably will lose your job, so you
Mhm.
won't have health care to even have the baby or even have money to raise the baby, give it what it needs. And then if you want to
Mhm.
feed your baby, I just saw
Yeah.
the price tag, I forget on what news station, but it was something like $60 for a can of
Yeah,
formula, and that
Yeah.
wasn't even a
it's
special. That wasn't even
insanely
special. That's just
high.
like a
Oh
normal price
yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to be able to afford children. What's going to happen is we're going to have an influx of adoptions
Mhm.
probably.
Well, I
Instead
mean,
of those babies.
even in states like Texas where abortion is now pretty much completely illegal except for like very rare health circumstances. I don't recall the exact numbers because it's been a couple weeks since I saw it, but like the numbers of babies born here like shot up. And yeah, that's going to happen. And you're going to force women who can't afford to have these kids and who, frankly, some of them might not should have those kids because
Yeah.
they're not going to be the great parents. So you're going to force them into the foster care system or into the adoption system or force them to be with parents who really should, who can't take care of them because of one reason or another.
Well,
And it's just like,
they don't care about the children.
yeah, they
That's why
don't
they won't
care.
do anything about gun violence. It's why they won't feed the
Yeah.
children, why they're taking away their health insurance. Like it's
Mhm.
all just to hurt women.
Yeah.
If you have
Control.
a
Yep.
dozen children and they all die, they're fine with that as long as you're suffering.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about control.
Yeah.
It's like the suffering servant. They think that suffering is just. They think suffering is righteous.
Yeah, they do.
Like Mother Teresa,
Oh,
bring
Yeah,
you
that was
and
closer
I
to
thought she was a
God.
good person when I was a
Ryan.
kid.
What'd you say, Kelly?
I thought she was a
those
good person when I was a kid.
That's what they told us.
those texts
Mhm.
of terror that came in that batch of books you sent me, we covered those last night. I only got through the first story, and it was about Hagar. And the author went through this lens of like comparing her to Sarai, like it's a woman on woman struggle over a man to preserve the patriarchy and shit. And the author made the case that Hagar was the first suffering servant.
Basically.
It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yep. That's a great way to look at it. There's so many women in the Bible who don't get their comeuppance. I mean,
Mhm.
not that I'd want to be in Hagar's position or anything of that nature, but she's really just brushed off to the side.
Yeah.
At least she's named.
At least she
It's
doesn't
True.
get
true.
named.
She gets she has a whole bunch of things. Oh my goodness. I learned quite a lot doing that show. And that was just like the first thing in that book, Texts of Terror. Like she's the only person who ever names God. Like she refers to Yahweh as Yahweh to his face.
Oh, for
No
real?
one else does that.
Go
She
Hagar.
she perceives things. She gets the first prophesied child, and there's like a whole thing. She has a whole bunch of special treatment, a whole bunch of prophetic privilege. She's the first person that Yahweh sends an angel for, right? Like with Abraham, he's just like, yeah, bro, I'm going to make you head of all the nations. But for Hagar, he sends an angel for her.
Mhm.
It's like, yeah, you're going to go suffer. You have to go be tortured. But also, you're that important. I had to send an angel to track you down and bring you back. Like
Yeah.
you have to
How,
be
lo-
here for my plan to work.
how
Mhm.
lovely.
It's almost as if some like the stuff that you're explaining is so overlooked. Like Christians wouldn't even read that and pull that information out of there. They've already gotten a notion of who Hagar is and her purpose.
Mhm.
And all of those other important bits of information that truly explain her importance don't even see it. Not even a second thought.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's fascinating. But I do digress. I know people come here for the tangents, but still.
But still, what else? What other protests? Oh, because this show was kind of like our protest show. I was gonna I had a whole bunch of little articles on different protests that were happening.
It's not an amateur test. It's
Ugh,
a protest.
protest. And the ICE protests. Have any of y'all been checking out the ICE protests? I would assume that kind of this morning there was a bit of overlap between ICE
yeah, there was
and
a lot.
No Kings. Yeah. A lot of scuffles, a lot of tussles. I saw a car try to run one of the safety people over. People behave, and it wasn't the protesters. It was those coming to stir up the ish.
Oh
that were
yeah,
in there and
it's
causing the violence.
always the MAGA folks. Like
Mhm.
there was shit, I forget where it was. I saved a photo, I'll see if I can find it. But there was a protest where there was one arrest, and it was a MAGA woman who pulled a gun on the other protesters.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
I saw that.
Yeah.
how
I saw
dare
that.
you protest our king? I mean, wait.
Yeah, and there was one lady who
Our
had a
king.
post. She had a MAGA hat on. They ain't even do nothing. What? And then one lady was like, "Sit down. We looking out for you too. If you don't realize it."
And
Have you guys seen Walter Masterson going up to the pro-life protesters with adoption papers?
no,
Oh
I
no,
haven't,
that's
but I love
that's
Walt. He's fucking
amazing.
cracks me up.
It doesn't say which protest this person was at, but it just, MAGA thug showing up to try to cause trouble, because if she does, then they weren't that peaceful after all. But it's always the MAGA fuckers. Like there's so many stories. Bree shared one of a Karen in a red hat. Like she was shouting slurs at the protesters and no one punched her in the face. And she's like, haha, I own the libs. It's like, way to say you didn't realize that these peaceful people are actually peaceful, not what the president said.
You are
Holy
a
shit.
non-factor, lady. That ain't gonna make a difference in my life.
Wait, hold on, you guys. I found Aunt Tifa. Did you guys know that the Aunt
what
Tifa
now?
has been found? Oh wait, hold on. Let me show you.
Is it an ant?
Aunt Tifa.
Oh my god.
No. Thanks, I hate it.
Wow. And yet still less orange than he thinks of himself.
Found it forever. Thank you.
Oh, she's so pretty. Aunt Tifa.
That's a face only a mother could love.
I don't.
Okay,
the
sorry.
mother, no, did not. There was no love. No.
You didn't love that? Why didn't you love that? I think she looks beautiful. Oh my gosh, Aunt Tifa. That just sums it up very nicely there.
It's like that lady MAGA who went to, what was it, CPAC or CTEC or one of those C conferences where they all literally jerk each other off and crash Grinder.
Oh yes. Why is it the Grinder always seems to have trouble
Always
when they're in town?
Always.
This is it's poor planning, right? Because these conferences are announced weeks, if not months in advance, and Grinder's not bringing extra servers online to handle the load.
Load, did you say?
Load.
Oh, too big of a
You
load.
have to be able to handle a large load when the Republicans are in town.
Yeah, and if you have a very large load and too many loads, it can bog down the whole system because that load is just bursting. It wants to flow
Everything is
out.
sticky.
Yeah. You imagine them walls holding it back over time, that just the goo kind of, the load just comes through. I'm sorry. Is
I was
that
about to say, I hang with Amber too much. I was about to
This
put
is the
Adam and
after
Eve
show
up.
now.
Are we
I was like, I
straining
hang
the
with Amber so
metaphor?
much. And if you have a heavy load, I was thinking that.
Same.
Next
Oh
show.
God.
Right.
Next show.
Assuming I can log in. I'm trying to get the stream set up in the background while we're doing the thing, but There's so many places that are having server issues this morning, and that's one of
Yeah.
them. Like I can log in, but it won't load my
Oh.
streams.
Yeah, I had an adventure with that earlier. It took me almost all night to do my job, which usually takes me a few hours. So yeah,
Take a load
there's
off,
been
Fanny.
stuff down all over the place.
Yeah, we need engineers to handle that kind of load. All gooey and sticky.
I know a couple engineers.
Jamming up the works.
Are they single?
Gumming up the work.
In fact, a godless one.
Oh, that one. No.
You know why Americans
That
are like
one.
this? I was going to say, why are Americans like this? It's the fucking Puritans. It's sexual
No, they're
repression.
not.
European countries aren't like
Definitely
this.
not.
They're like, we have nude beaches. Shrug. You know,
Sorry,
everyone has
Casey.
sex. What's the big deal?
Wait,
Oh,
do you guys
man.
not have nude beaches?
Nope.
I
There's
don't.
like one or
None that I'm
two, but
aware
they're
of.
like
One or two, like in
super, super
Florida, I
private.
think.
We have
Okay,
beaches where
okay.
people go nude anyway because no one's going to stop them.
There's a
Or
big
they
one
damn
on
near are.
Toronto
You might as well.
Island. It's
I would
not
want to go
bad.
there one day.
I would go to a new beach.
I mean, I wouldn't now.
I
think
mean,
would
every
do
beach
it.
can be a nude beach if you stop being a little wuss about it.
Right?
Why is he wearing that skinny bikini? Mind your
Nude at least
business.
once.
I've been once.
You
Been.
have
No,
been?
Skinny dipping is a growing
I
experience.
have. I wouldn't do it again right now. But
Did you whip out them titties?
My jugs was out, but I was a lot smaller though. So now I would feel self-conscious now.
Ah, no. You just you let it all hang out. That's what it's for.
I wasn't so much self-conscious about my body. It was the leering of the guy that was walking up and down the beach, just staring at me.
Ew. No.
Now I'm
Nope.
told
I'd be
that you're
fighting.
not supposed if they notice that you're doing that, they'll kick you off the beach. You're not supposed to be looking at somebody like that kind of way.
Do you
It
go
was
to the
very
beach, Pip?
objectifying, yeah. Because you're just sitting there with your friends and you're just giggling and having a good time or whatever, and then suddenly creepiness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're
Damn
not
it,
supposed
Carl.
to be. They're supposed to be
Do you
kicked
whip out
off.
your thick book? Do you whip out your thick book at the beach, Kip? I'm gonna leave now. See you guys.
Bye, Rye.
Bye. Hold on, let me
His
stop.
imaginary thick book.
Banned.
You
Blocked.
gotta remember that book is imaginary though.
It doesn't exist.
It does not exist.
But Kip,
I mean,
Kip
in fairness, this book is imaginary.
It's
Now
true.
that-
It's true.
Mhm.
that is just full of stories. Absolutely.
Where's my Book of Mormon?
I'd rather read Kip's imaginary book than read that imaginary book.
Hell yeah, absolutely. And he
Do
and
the audible, hurry up, so I can listen to it while I'm at work.
I was just gonna say, and he's getting his Audible together. He said he's been, I guess, working on it. It's very a pain in the ass, allegedly, to do that. Which I can
Allegedly.
allegedly. I believe that though, because when I record, even just like this, I say
Yeah.
words wrong, and I don't even know that I said the word wrong. And sometimes I don't even catch it when I watch it back, like for the to put the
Yeah.
captions. I don't even catch it then. And then like months later, I'll watch a video of mine and I'll go, what the hell did I say? That's not the right word.
There's a rumor that spoonerisms, the switching of consonants from one word to the next, were invented by accident in a similar fashion. Like a person was just talking full speed, didn't realize their mouth had tripped, and everyone laughed, but the speaker didn't notice.
Ooh.
It's pretty interesting. But yeah, I'll do that sometimes too. I'll just be like zooming right along, and I'll have my like whole words. I get dyslexic with my sentence structure, and it just and then I'll listen back and I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you, Past Ember? You need more coffee.
Uh-huh. No, my last video, my son was editing it for me. And he came in there. He's like, hey, come look at this. There's about 5 minutes of me talking where I am skipping over sentences throughout the entire thing and not even realizing that I'm skipping sentences. I'm just like, oh, God. Trying to edit the thing. And I'm like, yeah, just scrap that. I'll redo it for you.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm really bad about that. especially once you get me going on something.
Don't even get me started, folks.
We
We're
have,
gonna
we have
build the
another
biggest
queen
wall.
here. Queen Jezebel's here. Another queen in the house.
Yay.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
Hello.
She was the one who I had on my first episode of my show.
Oh, that was her?
Yeah, that was her.
Oh,
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
I look
yes,
forward to
yes.
meeting her.
Does
Yeah,
she
we,
have
we
her
were
own
just
channel?
Jezebelling on Friday.
A small channel. She's mostly on TikTok. She has a lot of big thing on TikTok. She's on TikTok, but she's trying to start a YouTube channel up. But
Okay.
we're working together, and we're gonna be reading, deconstructing Reddit stories.
Love it.
So we're gonna be doing
So
that.
I've been
she's
wanting to do Reddit
probably
stories for
watching.
JWs.
She's watching for my stream.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, because we are multi-streaming, we're on the Damn channel as well as the Java and Jugs channel. We do have our own channel. Make sure you're subscribed there because cool shit happens. But we're also streaming on Kelly's channel. That's one of the things, one of the features of Java and Jugs is we can multi-stream to all of our channels, anybody who wants to opt in. But because now we know Jezebel was on your show, Kelly. Now we know where we can find Jezebel, and so I'm going to
Yes,
try.
yes.
Huh? I
Is
don't
that the
think I'm a
channel we
mod
should
on your
follow?
channel.
Is it the one that she's speaking on right now? Is that the channel you
Yes,
would
yes,
follow?
that's her
Okay.
channel. Yes.
I'm gonna make
yes,
sure I
yes,
do that right
yes.
now
Yes.
so I do not forget because I love me some Jezebel.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. You'll love her.
I'm a Jezebel fan.
Yeah, she's
Mhm,
great.
mhm.
She's great. Has a lot of, and she has a podcast called The Awakening, and it's filmed. It's on Wednesdays. That's when the episode airs, and I'm supposed to be on there pretty soon.
Oh, sweet.
So I will send a link when that happens.
Yes, please do. Always keep us appraised on the new things that you got going on. I love that we can support each other. I think that's great.
Do, do, do,
Oh,
do.
and Lil, I was going to
Yes.
say I watched your latest video. I thought that was excellent with the trinket bowls.
Yeah.
Y'all, did you guys wait. No, seriously, did you watch the video that Lil just put out? If you've not watched it, I just think it's so impressive that there's this man from thousands and thousands of years ago who's such a douchebag, who's such a jerk off, that he collected all the complaints basically because of some
Yeah.
of his
He
shoddy.
kept his hate.
He
Wow.
kept his hate mail, and because he kept his hate mail, now we looking back have this brilliant little focus of information on this one dude who was just a douche, who's just a douche canoe who ripped people off, but he must have in some way been proud of it. I don't know. Ian Nasser is an a-hole, and from now on, anybody who's an a-hole, I'm just going to call him an Ian Nasser.
Oh my God. I know.
Nasir.
Ian Nasir.
That's the story.
The archaeology jokes, it just never ends with this dude. It's like a running stream of memes. There's entire Facebook groups. What if memes but ancient is one of my favorites, and like it's cooled down over the past couple of years, but you can't go more than 2 months without somebody like doing a long run out joke that ends in that fucking copper merchant Ian Nasir.
I'm telling you, it's so funny. Please, you guys go watch Lilith's video. I loved it. And the first, your other one was really good too about the supernovas.
Yeah, supernovas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do for the next one. I've got to think of an idea for that. But yeah, I've got so many projects I want to do that I'm trying to pair up with topics. So it's like, okay. What fits with what?
Makes sense. Plan it out.
Yeah.
And Jess, if y'all don't mind if I do a little bragging, Jess has put out some incredible shorts.
Yeah.
I'm about to brag on Jess too.
They're going to go viral. Yeah. Those shorts have to go viral because number one, the voice. Yes.
She needs to do Audible. Like her voice is
perfect. They're awesome.
Yes, it's a good. Like the voice is perfect. The information is perfect. You've done great with the editing and like the pictures and stuff that you used. Impressive, very impressive. So please,
means so much to me that you guys think this.
If she can do like my voice, turn left. I would love to have it in her voice. That would just
Oh
be
my goodness.
amazing.
The Jess GPS. I mean, she has a great view from that asteroid. And folks,
Yeah, exactly.
Jess's channel is right there at the bottom. How to rule an
How to rule
asteroid.
an
Go
asteroid. Yep.
fucking subscribe. It's
I'm so
like
close
you're
to
what, less than
1,000,
a
guys.
dozen?
Help me get to 1,000,
Yes,
and
please.
I'm
I'll
not
be
even
so
at 100
happy.
yet, so you're way ahead of me.
Do it.
Yeah,
It's
you're like
990s now, I think. It was like 992 this morning when I checked, so it's pretty
Oh, hey,
close.
come on now.
See, you're doing great.
Go ahead now. Subscribe.
Do it.
the
Please.
peer
to her.
pressure. Call to action. Marketing term.
She is the queen of her asteroid.
And if you guys
Damn.
watch my show, you see my intro video. This is the one that implemented it. I think she did an amazing job.
Thank you,
So,
Kelly.
oh, you're welcome. I got to give you praise for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I was flipping
And
through
Lil
my.
helped a lot and stuff too with my logo and other things. So just Lil, thank you.
You're
We
very,
stick
very
together
welcome.
and we help each other.
Oh yeah.
Friends helping friends.
And I will be putting
how
that
we do.
design on the t-shirt. Oh, and also just did our Java and Jug new logo. I'm getting that on. I might get that on the t-shirt. We might do a Java and Jug t-shirt.
Yes.
So Java and Jug, that will be a
oh,
t-shirt.
please.
I'm thinking about getting it as a tattoo as well.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
give me.
If you
Don't
do,
give me
maybe
new
I'll do it
tat
right on my
ideas.
booty.
I don't need any right now.
Right on my booty.
Okay.
Like
I
like
might
the
put it on my
coffee?
jug.
So, as all y'all know, we have a store now. I have a store at betterthanumber.com, and Jess wanted the J&J logo. All the way at the end, there's the store tab. Boom, Ember Store. Java and
Oh,
Jugs
so you
on
do
a
have
mug.
it. Oh,
That's
I
right.
didn't know. I didn't know
That's
you did
awesome.
that.
Okay.
I know you did
Oh,
that.
yes.
That's
Oh, we
awesome.
can do,
Yeah,
we need to do it
you
on a
said it would be
t-shirt
great
too.
on a mug, so it's on a mug. I should have mentioned it at the beginning. Not enough
Yes, you
marketing,
should.
Ember.
Yes,
I'll
I
be
love
writing that.
it.
but it's
I'll be
available
writing
now.
that. I'm gonna write
Oh,
that
that's
Yeah.
down.
Awesome.
that is cool.
Oh,
I
I
need to get
like
one.
that.
I need to get a
Yeah.
tangent shirt too while I'm playing. I keep saying that and I keep forgetting.
It works
It's about
really
that
well, and it's
coffee ring.
available in 11
Yeah.
ounce, 15 ounce, and 20 ounce. I don't know what those numbers
Kelly,
mean.
you
It's
need a short like this.
something freedom units, but there's sizes. There are sizes.
Oh.
So yeah, get yo Java and Jugs on a mug.
We have our Bumble in the
That.
chat.
Who?
Bumble
Bree?
Bree. She's in the
Oh,
chat.
Bree.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got another
Yeah.
one this morning? Good luck.
Oh,
Woohoo!
Yay, go
Yes,
on.
congratulations.
good luck.
Yeah. We miss you, but congratulations on the interview.
Mm-hmm. We'd rather you be here, but we know you have other places to be. You're important. We get it.
All the hearts.
Buzzing
All
around.
All the
for
hearts.
you.
All of them.
Because we
Knock,
love you, Bree.
knock it out of the
Yes.
park.
Sting
Knock it out of the park.
them. Or
Oh,
I don't know what it is you're supposed to say to people. I'm bad at social stuff. You may have noticed.
I think Stinger. I think that's good.
Get to the point. And
This
Venom, you're the opposition.
this Friday we have something important coming up, do we not?
Yes, yes, we do.
Do you want to talk about it, Kelly? Do you know what it is?
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, yes, yes. So it's no secret now. I've been holding this secret. We all have been holding this
We've
secret
been
for a
holding
long
a damn
time.
secret.
But I am gonna do a short video because I'm not able to participate live because I'm working. But we are doing a live stream for a fundraiser to help 3 of our family members in the community, Amber, Kyle, and Sadie, to help them because they have medical needs and other things like that. So we got to get together and work together. Do you have the clip? Can you show the clip or something like that? The
Oh,
trailer?
there's
Show
a
the
trailer.
trailer.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
can
there's a
put that
trailer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Did
Yeah,
Helen
it
make
will
the
be
trailer?
it's on Skeptic Haven's channel. I know that. But
Yeah.
I think she did do it, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken. But it's some wonderful content creators on there. And I really hate that I'm not there because I really wanted to be on Raw. I've been wanting to be here for a long time. But there we are. My
I
That
job.
is cool.
I do have the trailer up. It's like the
It's
Halloween
like
kind
30
of.
seconds. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hold on
yeah,
one
yeah.
second.
We
I
can
can
show
I
that.
can
Yep.
pull that up for everybody. Let me pull it up again.
So let's get together as a community and help.
Hey there, lovely ghouls and gentle ghosts. On October 24th at 7 p.m. Central, we're hosting a delightfully silly Halloween fundraiser for Sadie Hergert, Cosmic Kyle, and Ember. 3 humans, probably, who deserve your support.
Probably.
Skip the candy corn.
You might
Everyone
not be
knows it's
human.
sweet chalk, so toss a few bucks our way instead. Your donation keeps Skeptic Haven weird, wise, and wonderfully witchy. Thank you, sweet skeptics.
Sweet. So be there or be square on the 24th at what time does it start? 6 p.m. CDT, whatever the hell that.
So it will be 7 Eastern Standard.
Mm-hmm.
I know, yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully my frequency at work will be working okay, because sometimes I can't see anything at work, and I hope I don't have to watch it after the show. But work calls.
That looks like it's
Oh,
going to be
yeah,
a fun
it
time.
happens. There have been
Yeah.
a few things where I've had to send in videos because I couldn't be there in person. I almost had to do that for the ARC protest in Kentucky because it looked like I wasn't going to be able to get the time off of work to do
Yeah.
the travel part.
We would have
But
never met each other, and I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for
that's
that.
right. So
So
blessings in disguise that I, got forced out of my job by extreme bigotry and being
assholes.
tortured for a year. Yeah, hooray. Silver linings, I suppose. It's still a pretty damn dark cloud.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
also they probably, yeah. If I wouldn't have known them either. I wouldn't know you either, Jess.
It's true.
And because Chris, I wouldn't have known you, Ryan, because I wouldn't have been on the damn show.
I know. I think
So
it might even
That's not
been
entirely
mostly Chris
true.
that introduced us
Even if
through
I
that.
couldn't have come to Kentucky, you still would have been there and Jess still would have been there.
oh yeah, we would have, yeah.
Yeah. They let me over the border. It was all over for you Americans.
Invaded.
Coming.
The Canadians are coming to liberate
Full
our
throttle.
freedoms or
I
something.
don't know when I'm gonna do it, but we have Steve and then Jess and then Jason already confirmed. So on my show, we're gonna have a Canadian takeover episode. So I don't know when exactly, but my emotional support Canadians, we're gonna get together and they're gonna sneak me across the border.
Yes. It's the plan. It's just a river. We can do a river, Kelly.
Yeah, River. Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Just be
Fine.
mindful of your Facebook posts and your TikTok posts, Just
Yeah.
maybe delete the app and reinstall it or something.
I'll just be like South Detroit, I'm just in South Detroit.
Soft Detroit?
South Detroit.
Oh, okay. I thought you said soft Detroit. I was like, I don't know about soft Detroit.
No, South.
Lil, what was the outage you were dealing with before the show this morning?
Yeah.
ASW, which is like Amazon's worldwide service or whatever the crap it is. Basically, they handle a whole bunch of like cloud stuff. The app that I used to do thumbnails for my boss went down. I couldn't log in, couldn't get to the premium tools that I use, and I also couldn't save more than 3 at a time. So I had to bring up on Google Chrome, I had to bring up the incognito window, do the thumbnails 3 at a time, and then close the window and start all over, which I don't normally have to do. So it took me probably 3 times as long. Yeah. And it just
the reason I ask is because it seems to be the problem with the host for my stream coming up later. It's through Restream, and I still haven't been able to, like, I can log in, but it won't bring up the streams list, so I can launch the correct stream. They finally brought up a notice saying we're experiencing issues today. We're currently experiencing issues related to an AWS outage.
Yeah.
Many of our services are being affected, but our team is working to resolve the issue, blah, 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 blah,
yeah.
blah.
I mean, like, I even saw somewhere like Fortnite's being affected. There's tons of stuff that if it relies on a cloud at all, a lot of things are having issues. So yeah. And it was crazy because usually on my thumbs, there's so many like elements to them that I can keep half of the elements and then change out the background pictures and all that stuff. And I can do it pretty fast. This time around, not so much because I had to do everything from scratch, which I haven't done in a while. It took a while to get them all, but I got them all done. So
Yeah, you were
I
like,
still
I
get
got
paid.
6
I'm happy.
more, and then all of a sudden you were like, I got 2 more. I was like, okay, girlfriend, like you're humping through them things, just so you
I'm
know.
used to doing like 20, like the 2 days that I do them, I'm used to getting like 20, and then I usually get a couple more throughout the week. So I'm used to pumping them out pretty fast. It's just there's a lot of them, and because I never know if my jokes are going to work or if what he wants in the title. I always do usually about 3 per thumbnail with different like text and sometimes different images so he can pick which one he wants. But when I have when I can quickly change it on my normal service where I can log in, it's super fast. And I
Hold
can do
on,
that
hold
in
on,
30
hold on.
minutes. But
I'm reading what Kip said.
Oh, what did Kip say?
If you
Yeah.
time it right over here, you can wander across the white rock beach at low tide, and the border agents get stuck in the water when the tide comes in, just like the Exodus.
let's go. Let's go. Now.
Seriously? That is actually hilarious. I love that.
I know, I love it.
Did they have steel? Did they have wheels of
We could
steel?
have Kit standing on the other side with a staff. He can beat Moses for a day.
Yeah, you just have to make sure like you've got that power in the shoulder because holding that
Can
up
I
for a while.
can I share a little story about that actually?
Please, and
When I
actually, while you share that story, I'm going to use the restroom, so I will be back, but I'm going to be
Okay.
listening.
Hell yeah.
when I was in a independent Baptist cult, so for morning Sunday school, we were doing the story of Moses, and it was no, was it Abraham? Whoever had the staff that had to hold it over his head for
Moses. Yeah.
it was Moses.
Yep, because when his arms started to drop, that was one of the
Yeah,
battle
then that's when
engagements,
they
and
lost.
Abraham
Yeah.
never did any of that shit.
They made
And
our entire class of kids, so we were all younger than about 11. We had to hold our arms over our heads for the entire class because that's what Moses went through, and we should have to go through it for Jesus.
amazing.
Isn't that just
The
great?
whole we were like some of the kids were crying. Like it was a lot to hold your hands over your head for an hour or 2 hours, whatever. And anytime you would like let them down, the Sunday school teacher would just be really disappointed and you
You
could
would be
tell.
flogged and given a crown of thorns.
Yes, that is exactly what happened at my son. No. But it wasn't a great experience. It's something that kind of stuck with me. Um, I didn't have a lot of great experiences at that church. They were gigantic pieces of dicks.
Yeah,
Um,
I get that.
Oh, you went to AIG?
there's AIG Canada.
That's true.
We might have to
AIG,
do a protest
as,
here.
as
Yeah,
I know
all the
that was
world knows, AIG is a bag of dicks. It
No,
is
do I have to
known.
come back? Can I just stay up there?
Ay, ay,
Adrian
ay.
says that would be an argument for atheists of kids being indoctrinated. That's crazy to make kids do that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy shit
Yeah.
that comes out of that. But people are recovering. For example, Geo Sam just became a member. Welcome to the damn fam.
Nice.
Thank you,
Welcome.
thank you.
I'm pretty sure that's a renewal. I'm obviously not Chris. I look nothing like Chris. I'm not nearly as pretty, but I do try to keep
Prettier.
tabs on the community.
Lies.
I think it was somebody that was earlier that was like, "Where's Chris?" Like, how you must not watch the show too much on a Monday because we've been here for like a month at least.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose we
Mm.
should explain for new viewers because I see people popping in and then immediately leaving like, whoa, what? I turned into the wrong channel. You are watching Jugs. We have pirated the damn show. We have taken over Mondays. We've conquered the territory. It's ours now. We're not giving it back. But if you send a ransom in the damn chat, because it's the only one of these channels that's monetized. If you send a ransom, we may let you have Chris with all his wonderful commercials back tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not because
Maybe.
this is queens. It's
Maybe
yes,
we'll
queens,
see.
no kings.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. I'm back.
I was doing your job for you, Ryan.
You did an amazing job, and I can't freaking believe that they would expect a kid to hold their hands above their head
Oh,
for
yeah.
how
They
long
do
was it?
crazy shit like that.
Somewhere between 1 and 2 hours.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we did
5
that shit
minutes,
in the
5
Navy,
minutes,
but
I can
that
do
was
5
because the
minutes.
torture is the point.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can hurt yourself doing weird shit like that,
Okay. Okay.
especially little
Mhm.
I
kids.
mean, I'm lucky, I guess I was a farm girl, so I had the muscles there, but most of the kids didn't.
No, and even if you do, like, you need to like, you have to understand your body mechanics and how you have
Yeah.
to engage your like, I'm just learning at my ripe old age that I've been using my body the wrong way for many years to do physically laborious jobs, and so I ended up hurting myself, but now that I'm, like,
Mhm.
exercising with someone who knows how the motions are supposed to like, I was never engaging, like, the back of my shoulder blades. Like, your shoulder blades
Mm.
are supposed to be flat up against your back when you hold your arm like this with anything. I never did that, which is why, like, my shoulder would give out and I'd have issues raising my hand above my head. Like, I created so many issues for myself simply because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So I can't imagine a poor little kid being able to figure that out and last for an hour or two. Oof.
When I
So
was in youth group, they pretended the bus lost power on a back road in the middle of trees in northern Ontario. And they made all of the new kids get out and have to push the bus
oh, fuck.
while they were crying because they thought we were going to get eaten by bears.
Oh, no.
This was just their hazing ritual for new attendees.
No way.
Mhm.
Come on.
All
Why
the
you gotta
same.
do that to kids? That's
Yeah.
so weird.
I remember, and I know you've probably seen the Karate Kid, where the mom and they get in the car and the car stops, so they have to push it. We had to do that all the time with one of our cars. It would always stop. So my mom would have to, okay, push me. Brother have to push the car. It would jump in real quick. That was my life as a kid. So yeah. Oh,
Hugs to you, Kristen.
Mhm.
yeah.
We're thinking of you. We're
Yes.
thinking of you, okay? So whatever you've got going on, you're not alone and we're here
Yes.
and
Yeah.
uh so many people are struggling with their own personal things and then
Um,
add on top of those
Mhm.
personal issues,
Mhm.
your government fucking hates you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's bad enough when you got family issues. and then to know that the government is just waiting for you to fuck up. Waiting
Mhm.
to get you. I'm sorry.
that's what I don't understand how people act the way that they act, but I don't know.
Me neither.
They're
Truly.
coming for all of us eventually. It's just the
Mhm.
easy targets first to legitimize the whole.
Yep.
It's valid for the government to do this kind of shit to its own people.
That's what they think. They're gonna find out. They're gonna F around and find out.
We
That's
I
already
mean,
are.
you don't even have
Starting
to
to.
start crapping on the public in videos and shit because, like, I mean, we're on the verge of starvation. Millions of people are within their final 18 meals of going hungry,
Yeah.
It's
Mm.
fucking wild.
And I mean, it's one of those things that it's like hungry people get real desperate real quick. And it's just like, you can't do that to people. You can't just not. I mean, my God, we throw out like what, like 40% of our food or something like that?
Oh,
It's
it's
an
just
insane amount of food we throw out.
Oh, hold
Because it
on.
doesn't look pretty.
Hold on.
Because it
Mhm.
doesn't look pretty enough.
yeah.
So Kettle just look at his message.
Oh, it's
I did
Stevie.
not know.
Happy
Oh,
birthday!
Happy
hey.
birthday,
Happy
Deviant.
birthday, bestie.
I was just gonna say I
Yay.
haven't seen Deviant in a while.
Yeah,
Where's she at?
where are
Last I
you?
heard, she was hiding in a place with no Wi-Fi and bad electricity or something like that.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
Well, we love you
happy
if you're
birthday,
listening.
beautiful.
Happy birthday. We're thinking of you.
Oh, we should have
All
done
the
a
time.
birthday miniature stream, bestie. Next time. Next time.
Right? Yes.
Yes.
And she said that she will come on the show and we can dish about
Hey,
ancient Egypt and stuff. I would love
Yeah,
that.
I love talking
Nice.
with her about that on Hot Topics. I learned a
Oh
lot.
yeah,
Both
yeah.
both
In fact,
times.
the 2 times Deviant has been on were both the highest rated, the most viewed shows to that point. Like every time Deviant is on, it's the best show we've ever done. Can't
Okay.
imagine why.
Well, so who's our lucky charm? So we need to get her on this show.
One of
Yeah,
them is
yeah.
with the
I need to get her on
infamous
my show.
Kip
I might get
quote.
my 100.
Boop. Yeah, we need to get Kelly to 100. Come on, y'all. Come
Yeah.
on,
I want
y'all.
to do more than that, but that's my first goal.
Yeah.
But I went on Captive Desk, is his
Captain
name.
Dave.
And
Dave.
Captive Desk, that's Dave. And I went on his stream, and so he kind of put me to plug in my channel, and so 14 people from his stream followed me.
Excellent.
Oh,
Captain Desk.
nice.
Yeah. So, oh hey, cutie, I got my baby right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
She wanted hugs.
I got my baby.
this is perfect. Now I can take this video and I can add it to the music video I'm making for the show. That's great.
That's my
puppy.
baby.
So who's okay? So is that Dr. Kip and
No, this is Daisy.
Sugar.
Dr.
That's
Kip is a
Daisy.
big black lab new female.
okay? And
Did
Kelly,
it
who's
to
this?
This is
The
Daisy.
sugar. This is my sugar.
Daisy. Oh,
Hi, sugar. Sugar.
Sugar.
Oh, look at sugar giving you
Dr. Kip's right over
kisses.
here.
Dr.
I guess
She's
Sugar
like
like
that.
me a little bit. Sugar like me a little bit, I guess.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I like Sugar.
So cute. Oh, so loving. I walked through my bedroom and Pickles is on my pillow sleeping. Thanks, Pickles.
Oh, I love that name though.
Pickle.
That's the
I
only
had a
pickles
cat
I
named
like.
Pickles once.
I don't like no pickles, but I
Everybody
like that.
loves
I like your
pickles.
pickles.
You
No,
don't like
her
pickles?
pickles. I love her pickles. I
Oh,
don't
do
like
you?
pickles.
Don't
Have you
say
I
seen
like
that
my
your
on
pickle?
pickle.
podcast.
Do you want to
Oh
see my pickle,
my.
You
Kelly?
know what?
Kelly, you talking about my pickle? Mhm.
I'll buy that for $1.
It's lean and green and mean.
I'll buy that
Me
pickle for
too.
$1.
I relish the thought of you touching my pickle.
Now we're getting spicy again. Y'all like spicy
You
pickles?
know what?
Oh my god, I love a spicy pickle.
Oh, Lord,
Ooh,
no.
I have the best. They're like jalapeno pickles. Jalapeno pickles. Oh my god, they're so fucking good. I can't even tell you. I can't. I love hot pickle. I love hot stuff, but definitely hot pickles.
Mhm.
Looking for some hot stuff, baby.
Baby,
I
this
haven't warmed up my voice.
evening.
It's fine.
Hot stuff
Singing,
tonight.
in fact, so as many of you know, in much long ago, I used to be like a semi-pro singer. I worked with chorus
I didn't
groups.
know
I
that.
got asked to come
I
do
didn't know
things. I
that
was in
either.
musical theater. I actually did release an album at one point as a singer for a metal band, and it was called Off Key because it was a joke. Never mind. I
wanna
should have
listen.
even said anything.
Well, now I want to hear this off-key group.
You made me too.
I think that sounds amazing, Amber.
Mhm.
Let me listen to you.
I mean, it might sound like it would sound amazing, but you may have different opinions if you actually heard it.
I won't say, but I had a little band like in middle school, high school. Wasn't really much, but the lead singer, my cousin, ended up becoming a famous singer. She's not here anymore. She's passed, but I won't say the name. But yeah, we did a little band in school. But she blew up and had a pretty successful career in music. While I'm here on podcast.
Did they sing about dill pickles?
No, definitely not.
Oh, I love a little dill. I love a little dill in my life. Oh, you know what I wanted to talk to you guys about too? I'm sorry, this is like a total change in subject, but I don't want to forget.
Oh no, not our tangent.
Not a tangent. So everybody here probably knows about AIPAC, the Israeli lobby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear that there is a congressperson who returned their AIPAC money?
Yeah.
No,
I'm
I didn't.
like, okay, well, that's progress. That's really good. I'm glad to hear that.
The reception that I've seen has been kind of interesting because there's a lot of people that are saying like tough crap, too late, not, and then there's a lot of people who are praising for it, and then there's a lot of people who are him for being all like, "You're anti-Semitic," blah blah blah, and it's like, oh my god, no.
Hi,
So-
House. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, like that's one of the, excuses or whatever they use
Mhm.
is that it has nothing
Yeah.
to do with it. It really doesn't. Every other country who has some kind of lobby has to register with FARA, and
Mhm.
so it should be no different for the Israeli lobby. They should have to be under strict like regulations with what they are allowed to do and not do in this country. Point
Mhm.
blank. Period.
Yeah.
That's just fair. That's just being fair.
Mhm.
You shouldn't get special privileges over other people. There was something
And
else with No, go ahead.
And I also want to say there is another fundraiser for the Black non-believers. The go for, and so I'll talk about that as well. I don't have nothing listed right now, but Black non-believers is a GoFundMe. If we'll get $15,000, Mandisa and I, and now Cynthia's joint in, will eat a bag of candy corn apiece live on television. And
Ooh.
we don't, yeah. So that's the incentives. But yeah, I had to mention that. I kind of slipped my mind to talk about it earlier, but
And what's it for? What are they fundraising for? I'm sorry.
it's for the Black non-believers. Well, I mean, a lot of things we have to do. The tabling, the events, the supplies, that comes out of our pocket. So many times when we do our events, we are responsible for all that. So this is to help with that and different things. But
Excellent.
yeah,
Oh yeah, producing events is really pricey. The
Mhm.
Comic Con
Yeah.
that we do every year costs about $35,000 just to produce this, and we're like shoestring budget minimum for an event of that kind. The one that happens in Syracuse that I mentioned a few weeks ago, it's like easily six figures.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That
It's a
shit gets
lot.
crazy expensive really fast.
Jeez.
We probably late March, early April, we're gonna have our conference, Revival of Reason.
Lovely.
That's
Where's
the
that going
one
to
that
be?
we had. It was in right outside of Atlanta last year. I don't know if it's gonna be the same area, but probably will be.
Incredible. Great. So I thought there was something else I was going to say about APAC, but it looks like I can't remember what the hell I was
How
going to
one
say about it.
person gave APAC money back. Now we should say, for anybody who doesn't know, that's the political action committee that's like Zionist. It's like no
Mhm.
matter what your other policies, you will be Zionist. You will make the United States vote to prefer Israel's well-being over the US's well-being, all of that shit. And they own like every office holder. There's a few exceptions, but like that guy who gave his money back. But it's both sides. It's everyone is owned by Israel.
Mhm.
We talk about corporations owning our candidates, and that's unfortunately very true in a lot of cases. But Israel owns all the politicians, all of them.
Mhm. It's worrisome when almost practically every politician you speak to won't openly or honestly discuss Israel's intentions. Like I just feel like it's all a bunch of fluff and propaganda that comes
I think
out of
because they
them.
know, they actually know, and that's why
They
they want to
do.
talk about it.
That's what I think. Oh, you know what that's what I was going to say.
I mean,
Newsom. Did you see Newsom? Go ahead, Lilith. You go first.
oh no, go ahead.
I was just going to
No.
say Newsom was on a podcast, and I don't remember who it was with, but they asked him about APAC. Did y'all see this clip? And he says that's interesting about APAC, maybe 5, 6, 7 times. So the guy was
Just,
like, "How do you feel
that's
about?" Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. He was like, "How do you feel about APAC money or something to that?" And Gavin Newsom was like, "That's interesting. That's interesting." He asked me about APAC.
Doesn't
It's
surprise
interesting.
me.
It's interesting. And the guy was like, why is it interesting? He's like, well, it's just interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting because I haven't even thought about APAC. It's just interesting because, you know, nobody even talks to me about it. Like, that is what he said. And it just sounded so sus. Like, that reminds me of like me asking my ex-husband, like, where were you? He's like, it's interesting. It's interesting you're asking me where I was.
Mhm.
It's very like, no, bitch. I'm asking you where you was. That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah, it's like the most obvious blatant dodge. No, I haven't been following. I have no interest in what Charlie Kirk's best friend gets up to.
Ugh,
Fuck him.
please. I know. Oh God, Charlie Kirk. That's another one. Freaking Mrs. Kirk. She's been all over the place, crying, and
That was last week's show.
that was last week.
think
That was
what-
last week's show.
It was.
And
It
she's
was
still out
so-
there
it
doing the
was a
same
trip.
thing. It's not going to end.
I think
No,
the
she's gonna do the
angry
same thing for the rest of her life.
life.
So-
Yeah.
She's
Right,
gonna
like
milk that as
Riley
long
Gaines.
as
She
she
came
can.
in 5th in one race. She tied for 5th in one race, and she made crying about that her entire career. And it's gone so well. She's selling horse dewormer out of her car.
Or pretending
But
to cry. Exactly.
She does.
Is that her name, Riley? Something like that, or
Riley Gaines. That's
Riley
right.
Gaines? Right,
Mm.
right. So basically, you
Like-
sucked. You didn't even place barely, and you're mad about it because you suck, I guess.
Tied for 5th. She got beat by 4 other cis girls.
She is not a queen.
mention
I'm
that.
just gonna say that.
She never does.
This is
Her
about
whole
yes,
thing is Leah
queens.
Thomas
Let's
got
not
to
talk about
hold
her
the
no more.
trophy.
She's not a
The
queen.
fifth-
It's only about
There's
queens.
a trophy for 5th place, and you're whining about who got to hold. Fuck off. Fuck off, you entitled bitch.
The 5 stages of grift.
I love it.
No
That's
more
good
talking
comment of the
about her.
day.
She is not a
Amazing.
queen. No, no, no.
5 stages of grift. I love
I call
it.
it. Yeah, me too. It's called gaslighting. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, God.
Oh, interesting. Open Secrets doesn't show Newsom as taking APAC money. Shit, still a shit heel for how he continues. Yeah, I agree. I agree on that one. I do agree. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just
checking up.
Googling.
Don't mind me. I am so
Everybody's
distracted. I'm
Googling
doing
right
like
now.
4 different things. I'm trying to
that-
build a
I am-
replacement stream for Hot Topic coming up in less than an hour. Like because if my restream isn't going to work, I'm doing my best, folks. But there's a lot going on.
They're all distracted by computer stuff. I'm distracted by my dog that will not move.
I know. I'll stream from my fucking OBS if
No,
I have to.
here.
The point of Hot Topic is that any of the Java and Jugs cast can pop in if they want to. And so I can't do that directly through OBS. So I'm trying
But do they want to?
to build a StreamYard version.
But do they want to join? Yes, we do.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I've done solo shows. The point is
Oh, yeah,
y'all
you,
have the
yeah, you
option.
have. You have. Yeah, you have.
Oh,
Yeah.
she rocks at solo shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just ate a little sprinkle. We had a little
Incidentally,
sprinkle.
today we're talking about ideal female bodies. And so let's find out if they involve pickles.
Oh, wait, who's talking about? You're talking about the ideal women body?
The hot topic for today is the ideal female.
Oh, eek. Is there one
Yeah,
of those?
I
Is there
figure we'll
such
start
thing?
the week off spicy. Why not?
You just be thinking of the great topics. That's why they're hot.
It's right. They're also top. No, we're hot. The topics are super topical. Like all the No Kings protest or anything else. No, I planned this weeks ago. I'm weeks in advance in the planning for these shows to make sure they're not topical. Because remember, my primary rule is while we will get dramatic from time to time, we're not doing the drama, which is why I'm specifically not chasing the news on Hot Topic. I may do a different show for that. In fact, it's in development, you might say. It's basically ready to go. I just haven't had time to actually launch the damn thing. It'll be my intermittent afternoon news show, semi-news, possibly some conversation. I don't know. It's like I said, it's in development. But for Hot Topic, no drama. Like it's chill.
Nope.
It's looking at silly claims by conspiracists and misogynists and generally assholes, making fun of assholes. That's what we do.
So make sure you follow and watch and support.
That's right. Like and subscribe and do all the things at Better Than
Yeah.
Ember here on YouTube, which is
Do it.
linked in the description, at least on Damn and Secular Women's Show channels. I don't know what's in Kelly's description. But all of our
What
links
did
are in the
mine say?
description. And if you can't find that link, betterthanember.com. The front page has all my links. That's what the website was originally for, was to be my link tree. And all the other hosts are linked on the creators page.
Yes.
So yeah, there's so many resources. I don't know why more people aren't using that website, honestly.
Yeah,
I've
hello.
used it a few times.
Oh, I use it all the time.
I found I've followed a lot of different people,
Mm-hmm.
so that's been helpful.
Hell
I've en-
yeah.
I've
Yeah,
enjoyed
there's
Follow
two
everyone I
creators.
can.
new
There's
content.
the host of this show,
Yeah.
and then there's the other is every secular humanist pro-science creator I know of who isn't evil. Like there's a few I know of who are evil. They're not on the list. I'm not going to promote them.
Get out of here.
That's right. I try to keep it updated. Some of our friends keep changing their channel names, and they don't send me a memo, so I can't promise all the links are working, but I try. Like when I become aware that a person has changed their channel name, I try to update it.
I know that Bad Science Sunday. I know Maya changed her name. Did you fix that one?
That's not a link issue. That's a display
okay.
name issue.
Oh,
The
good,
link,
good, good.
Mm-hmm.
You can
wait,
still type
let
her
me
name
double
in.
check.
It'll pop up.
As of last night, it was still the same link, but let me double check.
Yeah, because when I
you
typed her
never know.
name in, I was able to get the channel popped up.
Mm-hmm.
So as
Yep,
of right now, it worked.
I do like the
Okay,
name
yeah,
Bad
the
Science.
old way still works, but it is listed as @ Bad Science Sunday.
And
So
I only got to catch
will-
some of the show last night. I fell asleep listening. I always fall asleep listening, though, to be fair.
Yeah, I was in bed
No.
long before it started. I was just like, because I got home after like hours and hours of driving. I was just like, yeah, I'm going to bed. I'm done.
Yeah, I was. Yes, Seth. Amber's Apostate had his live stream, so I kind of popped in there and said a few things. And then while I was doing that, by the time the show was over, her show had been started, so I caught like the tail end of it.
Oh, that's where everybody was last night.
Where? A Bad Science Sunday?
No. I always send my audience over to Bad Science Sunday. That's why I make it a point to do a hard stop at 9:30 p.m. It's I don't know. The last several weeks there hasn't been many people dropping by the Sunday show. And at first I thought it was like the 24/7 stream because I had that running for almost 2 weeks, and that was making it so people weren't getting live notifications because I was always live. But
Oh.
since I got rid of that, we're rebuilding, we're rebounding. People are starting to get notifications again, but not always. But it hasn't helped attendance with the shows that used to work and now don't.
Oh, darn. Well, you
Yeah.
never know until you try. And unfortunately, it's the games that we have to play with the algorithm. It's totally annoying.
Oh yeah, it's for science. And every time you do anything, you have to accept, when you make the choice to do the thing, you have to accept the possible outcome that it may not go well. About half the things I do go catastrophically badly. But we keep trying things because that's how we make progress. And also, I'm not afraid of things going badly. I have a bit of a story. In fact, I'll see if I can find it because it's like 2 minutes long and it describes a lot of my personal philosophy. And so I think it has some use for this show. But hold please. Carry on while I look it up.
I was looking through some of my my would you rather questions because I had a whole list for like games to play, but now I can't. It's been so long. I don't remember which ones I don't even remember which ones I asked you guys because I didn't keep track. Sorry, guys.
I thought of like one question. That was it.
What would if you have a question? I want to hear it. I need to know what I would rather do.
One second, I remember exactly how I put it because I got to find it on thing. Would you rather talk about body autonomy with Andrew Tate or talk
Ew.
about evolution with Kent Hovind?
Ooh,
Oh my god.
Evolution with Kent Hovind.
Evolution with
that one
Kent.
would be
Yeah.
less rage-inducing. So
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
it's predictable.
I'd end
He
up fighting
always
Tate.
follows the script.
I'd fight Tate. You guys would have to hold me back because I'd be throwing bows at Tate.
Oh, so would I, but
Okay,
I'd
well
be
then actually,
scared for his safety.
if I got
if that
two
was
of
the
you
case.
with me, we could take him.
Mariah, me and you, let's go.
Yeah.
Seriously,
go,
one
let's
of
go.
us could take him. The dude is profoundly weak. That's why
Yeah.
he's like that.
Yeah. He's a skinny little bitch.
Yeah.
He
For
can't
fucking
handle
real.
us.
All right, here's the thing I wanted to show you. This is it's members exclusive content over on my channel. Members have a whole bunch of cool shit, which is why that it's a whole thing. But anyway, I will show you this one
We're
here
cheap.
because it's important. I promised you guys a story about broken things being made better.
Yeah.
Back in high school, I got drafted onto the Science Olympiad team. One of my events was building an airplane. They give you balsa wood and tissue paper and a rubber band and a propeller, and here you go. And the school whose plane stays aloft the longest wins, right? And then you get rankings, first place, second place, third place, and so forth. We had no idea what we were doing. So the first few tries, it would crash into a wall, or it would crash into the floor, or the fuselage would snap because we overwound the rubber band, or etc. But I noticed every time we fixed it, it flew a little better. And every one of those breaks, that became the strongest point because now it was just balsa wood and the wood glue. And gradually it became stronger and stronger, better and better. It did the job more effectively on the way to the state competition. One of the teachers happened to be standing at the front of the bus, and the bus driver slammed on the brakes, and he just kind of went whump into a seat right on top of our plane. Every piece was broken in multiple places. We rushed into the back room, and I started to work with the wood glue, and my partner went to go find a hairdryer because somebody had to have one. And we did what we could. It was a rush surgery situation. Get to the event. That plane stayed in the air, no test flights, for 30 minutes. We shattered the record for that event. And the moral to this very, very long story is that being broken doesn't necessarily make you lesser, because it gives you the opportunity to rebuild and make your weakest points your strongest points, and eventually recreate yourself into something better than you ever could have imagined at the beginning.
Love that.
I love
What
that.
a great story, Ember.
Yee.
I'm glad you shared that with us. Just
Me
because
too.
you're broken doesn't mean you shouldn't be able to fly. Right? That was the moral.
Well, it was,
I'm joking, obvious.
there were a lot of takeaways, but the main thing is that just because something goes very, very badly, you can still turn that into a strength.
Exactly. I love that. Good morale. Uplifting.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing.
For sure. I mean, it's
Agreed.
it's one of the bits of actual wisdom I've managed to accumulate. Like all this life I've had, and I have like a couple of gems, and so I try to distribute them where I can.
We appreciate that. And that's another one of those beautiful things about the community that I enjoy, is just hearing different stories, perspectives, and like little insight bits of information that I just would never have I'd never have heard. I would never know, because I was living in a very secluded life. So you all have been exposed, and I'm not even saying that you live these wild and crazy lives, but you've just been exposed to differences that I've just not. I've just not. So it means a
Well,
lot
that's
to me.
true of everybody. Like we all
True.
have unique experiences. Like you've
No,
had
no, no.
experiences
I'm
that
unique.
you have no idea.
One thing about myself is, at least when I was younger, I was raised in predominantly Black middle class. You know, my mom was a teacher, my father was an executive for General Motors. And so I lived in a nice, cushy environment as a child.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know. I mean, I saw it on TV and I heard when my parents told me about racism, but there's a few Jews that lived in my neighborhood and they were Holocaust survivors. So that's who I was used to being around. Wasn't
Mhm.
until I actually left my community where I realized not everybody thought the same. And even if I crossed the other side of 8 Mile, I noticed that.
Ooh, right.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we had better homes than they did. They had little trailer parks and stuff. How are you talking about me? And we have a nice big 4-bedroom house.
Ooh,
But yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm
I'm gonna
dropping in the
pop out
side chat
for
the link for Hot Topic later because of all the outages and whatnot. I don't know if Chris automatically or if Chris set up the automatic forward or not, but it won't matter because with the outage, I had to set up a backup stream. So there's the link to the actual show that's going to happen today.
oh, for real? It's
Yeah.
that messed up right now. That's
Mhm.
all right.
Yeah,
see
I
ladies a
I
little
keep
later. I'm
rechecking,
just
but
popping out.
What'd you say? Oh, she had to pop out. Oh, okay. Well, I think that's
Yeah.
what she said. She said, I gotta pop
yeah,
out.
it was so quick and she just bloop gone.
I was like, what'd
So
you
yeah.
say? She said, bye, bitch. Adios.
She's like, deuces.
Deuces.
Yeah.
Well, I will, as always, I will get to watch and listen to the live stream that comes after this, but I'm walking Miss Pickle, so I can't always. I was hoping
And
I'd be able to participate more.
my
But
show is right
But you
after Hot
can if you
Topics
want
at
it,
from
or
1 to 2.
okay, so today you have today you have a stream.
Yes. Today and Tuesday. Tomorrow.
Okay. Wow. So we're
Mhm.
busy today. So after here, you're going to go to Ember, and then after Ember, you're going to go to Kelly.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on Ember if I can. I have to go take care of my
Oh,
mom and my
Lil.
kid. Oh, hush. I'm gonna go.
Not on
I've got to go take care of
camera.
my mom and my
The
kid
people
because
will
my kid's
talk.
sick. My mom just got out of the hospital, so I got to go take care of
Ooh.
them.
Yeah, you got to be nurse to the mama.
I'm not the nursing type. I'm like, what do you want to eat? I'll go get you food.
Just
Mom,
tell
I
me.
want you to
Tell
cook
me what you
something.
want.
I'm not cooking anything. What do you want?
I was patient care tech for some years.
Yeah.
My mom is so
Half of
difficult.
nursing
I'll
is
be
just
like,
food and water. Like, here, eat something, have a drink, stay
Mhm.
hydrated. Now go to bed. You know?
Yeah.
Pop a pill and go to bed. I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
basically, yeah.
I need a pop pill to be awake. That sounded wrong. I mean for pain, because I'm always in a lot of fucking pain. It's gradually getting better. Overall, there are exceptions, but the
Mhm.
point is to function solid. Sometimes medicine for women is less than ideal in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah,
your
it is.
where's your pain? Where's the most of your pain at?
Lately in the abdominal region, well, there's bits and pieces. There's headaches. There's other things, but yeah. Ever since the attack in January, it's mostly been in that region. Although it's been different causes, but yeah,
Ugh, Amber, I'm so sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Me too.
there's a
This
lot.
angers me so much.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible, rational poet Jackie. They got to meet Mary Trump at the
Oh,
FFRF
nice.
convention in Myrtle Beach. Was that this
Oh,
weekend?
yes, it
It was
was.
this past, I saw Mandisa making posts
Lisa.
about because
Yeah.
Mandisa does the godless gospel and things.
Dan Barker is really a great support in our organization.
Mhm,
Really,
yeah.
he's
But
been
I didn't hear
supporting us
anything
since
about it
day one.
except for Mandisa being like, "Hey, look, I'm with the people doing the things." I'm like,
Yeah,
"Hooray!"
and one
I
of
mean, it's
my
great to see our
Detroit
friends doing
people were
cool
able
stuff.
to come, so that was great. He supported my Detroit group. He came.
I
I
love
had to pick
that.
and choose what I can do. You know, even I wish I would have been in Myrtle Beach instead of working.
I'm sure.
Absolutely.
I would have loved to have been there too myself.
I know. I love to travel. I've never been to Myrtle Beach
Me
when
either.
I was young. I mean, I drove past it when I was a trucker, but I've like never been to it. You know what I mean?
Never
Yeah.
mind.
When I was in school, every spring break, all the kids went to Myrtle Beach. I was the only one who stayed
Somebody
because
said a good
farm.
short secular film was
Mm.
dead.
Never been there.
Yeah, I haven't either.
There were atheist gospel
Next,
singers?
that's the Godless Gospel.
I missed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
it's
Mandisa, there's
Mandisa,
Sam,
Cynthia,
there's
Candace,
yeah.
Dan Barker, and there's two
Dan
other
does the
people.
because Dan is like an
He's
amazing musician.
amazing.
He rewrote a
He
bunch of
is.
gospel songs as atheistic, and he wrote a few original ones, and he like does the accompaniment, and it's if you have to see it. I'm
Oh, wow.
sure there's got to be maybe not of this past weekend, but
They're
past
making an
performances
album.
are definitely on YouTube. You have to see it. It's so cool.
They are in the works of making an album, and they were thinking about having like a little concert or
That'd be fun.
something, or in New York or something like that. That's been talking about. I don't know if they're still going to do that, but yeah. Dan asked me that I want to be. He's like, "Can you sing? You want to be a part of this?" I say no. I just lip sing.
I sing, but I'm not good at it. And I don't
That's what
care.
I'm saying. I sing in the shower,
Yeah.
It all depends on who I'm around.
I do not care. Y'all hear me sing all the time, and I suck, and I don't care because it's fun. It's just it's this beautiful little thing that God gave us. This ability
I'll
that
be
God gave
I'll
us.
be
and
at
we
work
use
and they
it.
be cracking up. They be like, "You be like in a little concert every day at work." I'll be like, "I'll be at work. Just, you don't miss to be at your job. You be just be jamming, doing your job, just dancing and singing all day. That's why it makes my day go by."
Exactly. I just want to know what an atheist gospel song sounds like.
Um, we don't need we don't need that holy book. We have things to be thankful for besides God. Things like that.
Oh, I'm down with that.
I don't want to sing none of the
We
songs,
don't
but
need
yeah,
no holy
holy book.
scripture.
Mm.
Oh shit! No, that's a different style. That's not gospel, Ember. What are you doing?
We should take one
Yeah.
of them songs and then we can make our own little music video to it.
I know
Or maybe we can think
parodies
of our own little
are a
song.
different
We can think of
thing,
our own
but
little
they can be fun.
song. I might can think of some few things to talk about.
Or we could do that as well.
Yeah.
I get my hubs to write us an AI song. And it's
Well,
on
if an AI is
on
going
the
to do it, you don't
computer.
need your hubs, do you?
Say what?
You said I'm going to get my hubs to write an AI. If
Pickles.
the AI is doing it, you don't need the hubs.
Hey,
The AI
pickles.
is doing it.
He has he
Pickles.
actually has it on his server on his computer, so it doesn't take any other resources than his own. That's why I kind of like it because I'm not using extra water, I'm not using extra electricity. Well, I mean I am, but only in minor capacity since it's all done here.
Okay, so that's an important thing. Generative AI has a whole lot of problems, a whole lot of social implications, a whole lot of environmental implications, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But blaming going after individuals because they're the people you can reach. This is like here in New York State, we banned single-use plastic grocery bags. We're still putting hundreds of pounds of plastic wrap on every single pallet that gets shipped to every single store every single day. We're producing millions of tons of waste plastic. But by
Pickles is
targeting the
cute.
consumers, it makes it look like we're taking action because the everyday voter in their everyday lives sees they now have to have, canvas bags. They're like, oh, our politicians are taking action. It's purely performative. Now, that's not to say it's a bad thing that we're using canvas bags. It's just be wary of these movements where they're telling you to target your neighbor instead of the giant corporations that are doing 97% of the problem.
Right. And they don't even, and what really pisses me off is that if you are creating so much waste, like as a company, let's just say the Coke and all of your plastic bottles or whatever, I just feel as though since you're creating such a big portion of our like waste problem, that they should be responsible for coming up with part of the solution to that. Just like if you live in a city and all of a sudden this contractor comes in, he's going to build 500 new apartments. and it's going to screw up all the roadways and emergency services and the schools, and they're going to be overloaded and da 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 da, and they don't have to do anything to contribute to that part. Like that, all that falls back onto the people who live there in that city. You know what I mean? Like you should have to, as a corporation, take some responsibility for the problems that your products or buildings or whatever cause. That's
right.
my opinion.
And that's the point I'm trying to get at, is that it's not, we shouldn't try to do better as individuals, but blaming other private citizens, it's a drop in the bucket. It's a distraction from the real troublemakers and keeps us turned against each other. It's more class warfare. Don't fall for it, folks.
Yeah. And that's done with everything. Like
Yep.
any issue you can think about, it always seems to be turn on to the consumer and to your neighbor. And yeah, do we probably need to be better with where we spend our money and whatnot? Yeah, sure, of course. But it isn't, I don't see it as an our fault thing. I see it as the corporations taking advantage and pure profit. And at the end of the day, we're the ones who have to pay for any kind of cleanup, even if they pollute. It's unfair. And then considering we also suffer if there's pollutants or what have you, with whatever diseases and things that fall back onto us again.
Privatize the profits, socialize the consequences. Yay, capitalism.
Ooh, yeah, that's exactly it, Ember. Wow. Yep. Yeah. So I say F them people. I think that frickin' Coke needs to come around to the houses with a truck collecting all the bottles. Okay, maybe that won't happen. But I'm just saying, I think that things like that could happen if we really wanted it to. And the waste of food that gets thrown away. We could remedy that. The items that get thrown away in mass that aren't even broken whatsoever and still have good use to them. The dumping, right? We're dumping perfectly good materials into a big old pit. And that pit is just going to continue to grow. And that, there was food, there's products that could have been used.
On the plus side, there is already work on what you might call dump mines, because there's a tremendous amount of refined metal and other resources in our garbage dumps. Because in past decades, it was cheaper to throw away entire automobiles than to try to recycle the metal. It was just cheaper. And that's just one for example. So while there's a whole lot of toxic shit in our landfills, so it's the overhead is kind of high, but the resource scarcity of some of the things that are in those dumps is sufficient to generate a profit differential that might make it worth people excavating those dumps. And while they're in there, they're going to be recouping as much money as they can from the less profitable items to get that bottom line up there. And so it's going to cause an increased amount of recycling and soil purification where possible, removing toxins, disposing of them properly, and just reducing the total mass in landfills, especially metals, but to some degree plastics and other things. So those at least may be getting cleaner. It's unfortunate we have to reach this point of near civilizational collapse before the bottom line makes it a doable venture. But in when we reach our scrounge level of civilization, it's a thing that's likely to happen. And we're kind of there.
It feels like we're getting there. I mean, how the hell would I know? Other people have probably felt the same damn way in different parts of our history, but come on, man, things have got to give. Things have to change.
Yeah.
Like we need a whole freaking boot with everything.
I wonder if that's secretly Trump's plan to actually save America. Is he's hung out with the WWE people so much that he understands the value of a heel in the showbiz terminology, and he's not actually this awful, horrible person he's building himself up to be over the course of his entire adult life, but especially in recent decades. but he's making himself come off as super evil, super corrupt, super immoral, all of these things, in order to get, what does it take to make the Americans stand up and fix their fucking country? We've crossed every damn line. He's used the military against American cities, and people are like, I'm gonna hold up a sign. What are we doing?
We're about to have a huge swath of the country starving, so we'll see where that goes.
What does it take? How far can you push the Americans? And remember, folks, I realize I'm kind of a borderline anarchist on this one, but I point at history. Everybody has been indoctrinated to say Martin Luther King is the example. And don't get me wrong, Dr. King's work was both amazing and necessary. But the social change we got wasn't just Dr. King. It also took Malcolm X. And remember, there is no right way to do this. They both were assassinated.
Exactly.
Being king doesn't save your life.
And now we're realizing that, I mean, when you look at everything symbolism, it was all marketed by the same group. Marcus Garvey, anybody who was supportive of that group. What's up, Avery?
And he saved 380 million Americans from the fentanyl scourge too, didn't he?
Yes, thank goodness he's bombing people out in the Caribbean.
That's right. All the bombs are going to the poor, the freaking fishermen. We can't have there being fishermen in the Gulf of America.
Oh my
What the fuck?
Yeah, I just sit there
though.
Oh, Black Panthers. Black Panthers did so
That's what I'm
incredible
saying. When
things
they
for our
went,
country.
yes, when they went through and they talked about how they bombed their house and stuff, and they were just minding, and how the government came in, and that was horrific. And those who got away got arrested. They don't talk about things like that. Wasn't it Teresa?
I had to learn about that from one of my American history professors in college. I was like, okay, what else do I not know here? And she's like, well, and me and her talked for probably an hour after class every day for half a semester. And she just laid out everything that I never learned. And I was just like, okay. But it's what really got me into history, especially more recent history. So
I wish I knew more history.
And then I was just hearing about how this was in California. And this always happens this way, and it was gonna happen now, but luckily we have cameras and stuff. It was at a bar, I guess, and it was like a lot of Asian gangs.
Yeah.
And a white person was there, got shot. Then the rampage, white people came in and was just killing Asians every left and right. They don't talk about that.
No, of course not.
Same thing what they've done with our community. And it's sad,
Absolutely.
things like this happen. But one thing I am glad that's why I'm here. There are people that don't go for that know that it's wrong.
Right.
Like you guys. I thank you.
Exactly. Yeah, all of you guys. I'm just glad to find people who are at least on the same page. I mean, we might not have the same exact belief or think that we should tackle different issues the same exact way, but that doesn't matter because we know we all agree what the problems are. We just have to figure out how we fix them. We are all on the same page. And even the people that don't like us,
things, unlike how to deal with the problem of plastic, we can talk about those as reasonable people, but first we have to all agree that all humans deserve fucking human rights.
Yeah.
That's the basic.
That's
if
it.
You don't even if you don't agree with that, I don't know how to conversate with you. I'm not really sure how to reach you if you don't see me as human or my kids as human. The only way I know how to reach you is maybe just punching you in the face because I hate you so much, and I know that's not right. But that's what
don't be taking my tactics now.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is Ryan so violent?
When you
I'm in Texas. Like it gets rough pretty fast sometimes. So
Oh my.
Oh,
Like when I heard
Oh
that
God.
during the Black Matter walks and the protest, that there was attack on trans people.
Oh.
Mhm.
So why are you doing that? We're both Black or ally, and you're marching for the same reason, and you're going to attack them. That's the
Mhm.
stupidest shit, excuse my language, I've ever heard.
Yeah.
On a somewhat related note, the incoming director of the Marsha P. Johnson Institute, and this is a little teaser for this week's Transpositions Good News broadcast. The incoming director founded an organization to promote Black women and Black trans women and get them to advocate for each other because it's the same threat for both groups.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really cool.
Oh, don't mind me. I was looking for a link.
Oh, it is
Amber.
almost time for us.
It is.
to
It
Oh,
is.
no.
That's why I was trying to put the links up. I put
Funny
a
how
link up
time flies when you're having fun.
when you're having fun. I put a link up for you,
Woo.
Kelly.
Oh, thank you so
Because
much. I
Kelly's show is
appreciate it.
after Ember, but Ember, you have a link up somewhere, I'm sure, for
You want to post her link now too?
yeah. Could you post
Yeah,
it?
I put
Ember?
it in earlier. I'll drop it again in the multi
I will
chat.
have Kelly
Okay.
Laughlin will be my guest today.
But of course, all y'all should be subscribed over at Better Than Ember here on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And that way you can just see it. You don't need a link. It's just there. Yeah.
It's just there. So we should probably wrap up. We've got 5 minutes left before it's 11 o'clock. Ember needs to get going because she is up next with an
Yes.
incredible hot topic as per usual. So make sure you go watch
Ideal
that.
females. Females. Oh my God.
Oh, I will be joining you in a moment.
So
will
thank
be
you, beautiful
as I
ladies,
can.
Lilith, Kelly, Ember. So glad you were here. Do you have any final words? Does anybody want to leave off with anything before we roll out?
So,
There
today,
have been no
tomorrow.
subscribe to my channel. I need to get to 100.
Yes, her now.
I'm not
Now.
100 yet.
She needs to hit 100.
Well,
goddammit.
I'm like 88 or 89, I think.
It's a race. Okay, come on. We're going to have a race with Lilith and Kelly. Who's going to get to 100 first? Let's see what happens.
Zoom.
Zoom, zoom,
Oh,
zoom.
goodness. Yeah.
All right. Well, if that is all,
seize the means of production.
I love you guys.
Thank you everyone for tuning
you, guys.
in, for
Yes.
commenting. Like and subscribe everybody's channel. The links
Do
are
it.
in the description or Better Than Amber channel. I will see you guys next week. Come to Amber's channel. Come to my channel. Love you. I'm out.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Bye, everybody.
Take that outro.